Oshun and the River of Lost Thunder. What if the mighty god of thunder suddenly lost his power? What if the skies fell silent, the lightning disappeared, and darkness began creeping across the land? And what if the only person who could save him was his clever and fearless wife, Oshun? Tonight we journey into an ancient Yoruba legend filled with magic rivers, dangerous spirits, and a quest that will test courage, wisdom, and love. This is the story of Oshun and the River of Lost Thunder. Long ago, in the Golden Age when gods still walked among humans, the kingdom of Oyo prospered under the protection of the mighty Sango. Whenever enemies approached, thunder rolled across the sky. Whenever drought threatened, lightning danced among the clouds and rain followed. The people felt safe because Sango's power protected them. But power often attracts jealousy. Far beyond the forests and rivers lived a mysterious spirit known as Ajaku, the keeper of shadows. Ajaku hated Sango. Every clap of thunder reminded him that light was stronger than darkness. One moonless night, Ajaku crept into the sacred realm where Sango stored his divine thunderstones. Using forbidden magic, he stole the heart of thunder, the source of Sango's greatest power. As the spirit vanished into the darkness, the skies suddenly became silent. No thunder, no lightning, nothing. The next morning, Sango raised his double-headed axe and commanded the heavens to roar. But the skies remained still. He tried again and again. Nothing happened. For the first time in memory, Sango looked worried. The people began whispering. Had the great god lost his strength? As fear spread throughout the kingdom, Sango gathered his wives. Oba listened carefully. Oya, the fierce queen of storms, immediately offered to hunt down the thief. But Oshun remained quiet. She closed her eyes and listened to the songs of the rivers. Then she spoke. The heart of thunder has not been destroyed. It has been hidden. Sango turned to her. Can you find it? Oshun nodded. The rivers know secrets that the wind and thunder cannot hear. Without hesitation, she began her journey. Oshun traveled deep into the sacred forests. Golden butterflies danced around her. The rivers whispered warnings. The shadows are awake. As night approached, she reached the River of Mirrors. Its waters reflected not faces, but hidden truths. To cross the river, Oshun had to answer a question asked by the river spirit. A glowing figure rose from the water. What is stronger than power? The spirit asked. Many warriors had failed this challenge. Many kings had turned back. But Oshun smiled. Wisdom. The river became calm. A golden bridge appeared. She crossed safely. Beyond the river stood the Mountain of Echoes. Every fear hidden in a traveler's heart returned as a voice. As Oshun climbed, whispers surrounded her. You will fail. You are not strong enough. The shadows will defeat you. But Oshun remembered the songs of her people. She remembered the children who depended on Sango's protection. Instead of listening to fear, she sang. Her beautiful voice echoed through the mountains. One by one, the fearful whispers disappeared. The mountain allowed her passage. 3 days later, Oshun reached the Cave of Endless Night. The entrance looked like a giant mouth swallowing all light. Inside waited Ajaku. The keeper of shadows sat upon a throne of black stone. Beside him floated the stolen heart of thunder. Lightning flickered inside the crystal. Ajaku laughed. So the river goddess has come. Oshun stepped forward. Return what you stole. The shadow spirit shook his head. Without thunder, darkness will rule. At that moment, hundreds of shadow creatures emerged from the cave walls. They surrounded Oshun, but Oshun did not attack. Instead, she reached into her golden pouch and scattered sacred river water. The droplets transformed into brilliant golden light. The shadows shrank back. Ajaku roared with anger. Darkness swirled around him like a storm. The cave trembled. The battle had begun. Back in Oyo, Sango sensed the danger. Though weakened, he refused to remain idle. He lifted his axe and followed the path Oshun had taken. Soon he arrived at the cave. Inside, he found Oshun facing the shadow spirit alone. "Oshun," he shouted. She smiled. "You took your time." Together they faced Ajaku. The shadow spirit unleashed waves of darkness. Sango blocked them with his axe. Oshun answered with rivers of golden light. Darkness and light collided. The mountain shook. The sky trembled. Finally, Oshun noticed something. Every time Ajaku attacked, his shadow briefly disconnected from his body. That was his weakness. Quickly, she whispered her plan to Sango. As Ajaku launched one final attack, Sango leaped high into the air. He struck the cave ceiling with his axe. At the same moment, Oshun used her magic to trap Ajaku's shadow in a circle of golden water. Separated from his shadow, the spirit lost his power. The heart of thunder broke free. Sango caught it. The crystal exploded into brilliant light. Thunder shook the heavens. Lightning flashed across the world. The skies had awakened. Ajaku vanished into the darkness, defeated. The gods returned to Oyo as heroes. The people celebrated for 7 days and 7 nights. Music filled the streets. Drums echoed through the kingdom. Sango stood before the crowd. Everyone expected him to take the credit. Instead, he raised Oshun's hand. "It was not thunder that saved us," he declared. "It was wisdom." The crowd cheered. Even Oya smiled proudly. From that day forward, the story of Oshun's quest spread across the land. People remembered that strength alone cannot solve every problem. Sometimes wisdom, patience, and courage are the greatest powers of all. And whenever thunder rolled across the sky, people smiled, because they remembered the day Oshun saved the heart of thunder. And so ends the tale of Oshun and the River of Lost Thunder. But tell us, if you had to choose one power, would it be Sango's mighty thunder or Oshun's wisdom and magic? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this African folktale adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another magical story from Lunar Tales TV. Until next time, keep your heart brave, your mind wise, and your spirit strong. Good night, storytellers.